very good evening to you. Here we are again with our program Real Talk from Woman to Woman. Today is Wednesday and we are preparing ourselves for the Bible study. We are reading or we are learning every Wednesday about the book of Revelation. We are learning about the churches, examining ourselves whether or not we are in the faith or if we have been having this relationship with God, that at the end of our life or at the end of times we will not be disappointed, we will not be left out. So today we are here in the Real Talk program. We are giving continuation to the Virtuous Woman. Yesterday we were speaking about verse 26, and we spoke about the tongue, how to use the tongue when we are people of God, born of God, walk in spirit. We use our tongue to bless and not to curse. So today we are going to move on to the next Bible verse in Proverbs 31. Let me put here for you. It says, she watches over her ways, she watch over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Now, we can learn here that the virtuous woman, she's not a person that is idle, meaning also is a person that is not distracted. We have seen an increasingly trend that, for example, mothers, instead of looking after their kids, they are always focused scrolling in the internet, the social media, checking other people's life, and sometimes the time they use to go and scroll or on their phone, they are not watching over their household. So this leaves us a big lesson, because the virtuous woman is a person that is always attentive. She knows what is, when, for example, when someone comes home, when her children come home, when her husband comes home, when her employer comes home, knows that when something is not all right. And what the virtuous woman does, first of all, she prays for them, obviously, but also she tries to see a way of assisting and helping them. The virtuous woman is not a person that is very busy doing many things, that forgets to attend to the most important things in life, which is the well-being of the people around her. I understand that many of the people that are connected with us, they are not physically present with their children, with their husbands, with their family, but surely you have to find a way. There are ways to see how your household, how your children, how your kids are doing, how your husband is doing. There are sometimes what we hear during counseling is that there are ladies that they don't want to talk to their family, to their husband, to their children, because whenever they call, whenever they speak to their family members, there is always a complaint, there is always a demand, there is always nagging. And sometimes what they do, they switch off from their family. But that's not the virtuous, how the virtuous woman conducts herself. The virtuous woman is always connected, always having the right word in the right time. She's like the salt. She brings taste, flavor to her household, to her family. So what I would like to leave you in today's program, and I am going to finish here because you are making your way to the church to attend the Bible study, and I don't want to take much time, but I want to leave you with this reflection. On your spare time, what do you do with your spare time? Are you idle? Are you, because idleness does not mean doing nothing. Idleness can be you being doing something, for example, scrolling on the phone, but your mind is idle of the important things, the things that need to have consideration. For example, instead of you investing in your relationship with God, instead of you investing developing or maintaining a good communication with your family, are you more worried about here your phone scrolling up and down in other people's business? Let me see what so and so is doing. I want you to reflect on that, because we are finishing reading it again. She watches over the ways of her household, how everything is being done. And when you see something not being done in the proper way, you don't nag, you don't shout, you don't scream, you don't swear, you don't curse, you don't put people down, but you speak with self-control, guided by the Holy Spirit, and you tell them, listen, I think it should be done this way, that way, because of this and that. And you are there like stirring your family in the right direction. And he continues, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Again, repeating, idleness does not mean only to be with your arms crossed doing nothing. Idleness means when you are not proactive in what is good. Okay, so I want you to leave you with that. I want you to reflect on that, and let us know here an example. Maybe you have had this experience. You were a person that before you were always very idle. You were always very busy, but at the same time very idle. And what was the result of that? How were you idle, being busy and yet idle? I would like to hear here in the comments below. Let us know. Okay, that's all we have time for today. We will come back again tomorrow at the same time. If you have time, please go ahead and read the commentary of Bishop Macedo, and let's work on ourselves to become this virtuous woman, a woman that honors and pleases God at all times, a woman that is not does not have anything to be ashamed of, but a woman that is an example to everyone around them. Not mission impossible, although sometimes it may seem, but we are work in progress. We are working on ourselves day by day. That's all for today. May God bless you, and I'll see you again tomorrow on our Real Talk from Woman to Woman. Bye-bye for now. Has this program been of help for you? Feel free to share with someone who also will benefit from watching it. You feel free to press the share button, and if you want, you can like it and leave your comments below. God bless.